chesa afedie wɔn nyinaa ne electoral commission asiginaye sɛ wɔn bɛhwɛ ama abato a ɛbɛba so afi 2024 no ayɛ kama na wɔn kɔ IPAC meeting ne nsɛm bi epie mu ɛwie ne mpanimfoɔ bi a wɔn abene ɛwɔ abato nsɛm mu ebedi emu nkɔmɔ saa nso so ɛna amanyokuo NDC kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ani agye paa sɛ Professor Jane na Opoku Agyeman His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asan yiri bio sɛ wɔn ka ne ho na wɔn ntimi mpretumi no ɛmfa ɛma amanyokuo NDC na maame akɔkasa ɛwɔ University of Cape Coast nsɛm bi ɔde tu dwa kɛse boy mu mɛkyerɛ mu na mede ama na 2020 eto aba no na campaign manager Edma NDC amanyokuo no ɛyɛ Professor Joshua Alabi Professor kyerɛ sɛ wɔhwɛ ne asese ahyase ɛwɔ NDC amanyokuo titiri wɛ ne Professor Jane na Opoku Agyeman mampɛda da John Dramani Mahama afa na ka ne ho sɛ wɔmmoa no na wɔnyɛ ne vice no a na kyɛ sɛ amanyokuo NDC ɛwɔ baabi gyina na saa asɛm wɔ yɛ aso ntie NDC amanyokuo no mu mmarahyɛbadwafo a wɔn yɛ mmaa ɛwɔ mmarahyɛbadwafie no wɔn nso so akyerɛ sɛ wɔn ani asɔ paa sɛ Professor Jane na Opoku Agyeman wɔn nso so atumi apre na wɔboa ɔmampɛda da John Dramani Mahama na wɔn akutumi no ɛde ama amanyokuo NDC ɛno nso bɛhyɛ ɛma nkuran ama wɔn atumi ayɛ wɔn ho ayɛ adwuma kɛseɛ paa Asante Mantam no mu wokɔ ofori kurom abato mpɛso aso a Dr. Emmanuel Mafo wɔno ɛna yɛ mmarahyɛbadwani wɔ hɔ ɛwɔ NPP amanyokuo no din mu wɔso wɔno deɛ ohunu sɛ kwan yɛ nam so a ɛma former sese wayɛ former anesa the late Deputy Finance Minister and a member of Parliament dem adehia wa dweso onumonyafo John Kuma firi mu no ehu emu owerem nti esem panimfo ebo akire na omye hwehwemu na ensem bebre ka werem ho ene ne yebekɔ so omrahye bedwafie na wiai masia konwa meken ka de ama wo medin de mrantie hene kwaku Asante nchechire mu ni
the station that rocks the city all day. Hot 93.9.
Amanyoku a wɔn wɔ Ghana ha sɛ yi a yɛnim wɔn na yɛgye wɔn di na yɛduru abato afi bia yɛta hu wɔn din wɔ ballot papers ne so na yɛta ato wɔn so aba no wɔn nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ afei deɛ wɔn agye gyinayɛ electoral commission asie no atum bi sɛ guarantor system no ebetumi ayɛ adwuma na wɔn kyerɛ sɛ IPAC for the first time wɔn nyinaa kɔ IPAC wɔn nsa afei deɛ IPAC meeting ayɛ kabama kabi no ene nia ekoso eye enreda ya na amanyokuo ni nyina de nkrata ba bonten ama omo kire se ade ba ko na eye omo ya kakra ne se electoral commission de calendar ba bonten be ka kire Ghana for ni opeso wo ye free sabia kopim se ebeto aba nanso na amanyokuo a omo edintintiman e wa abatu mu Ghana ha se obi anim ho hwe omo de sa asem no etu table so e wo IPAC meeting na se no ma meji mensa ene ni nuan mo electoral commission ho eje tum se wo mo ayamfum so nti wo mo paachew ama afre de awutumi se enema nyina dadin krata making kan electoral commission ene de bae no mo kire se eje se wo mo san ebie new polling stations foforo na afenzu so polling centers ahodo no so wo mo timi kreti bi kan se be ya enipa bebre enkonko bodompem enkonko to aba fa ko eno na ma ye cheche no nti wo mo kire se anya hwe kura no enipa be te se 749 bia no na ye do mo ahye polling station center ba ko na je so mo to aba ni wi a obi enko ba bia eno so beboa mo matoto aba ne ntemtem na electoral commission yatimi anya aba no afri all the coalition centers na wo mo atimi ahwa bobo so se be ya na nsa wo mo de to Ghana fo na ebeduru no na abato no nsunsan so nyina aba eba na abato ho nsem a yeta ne owura David Kumiado ena twetwe nkomo executive director the mark care for free and fair elections Ghana anake Ghana akrama han
Enjoyment
mejitum se aginaya political parties and electoral commission asi kire se afi 2024 abatwe onyankopon eka ye ho a ebe ya sumdwe ana wadwene ne sen
yo me da se be mi chiawo echia PTF nyina me ne obe ya adwen se nyankopon di ye ho afofi no di enem kan a asumdwe ene be basa abatwe we mo na again ye ne ye enso be boa because nyankopon say or the yempe amaye nyankopon and to decision behind trying shayen o say ye peno or the amaye and into yen na sa peno ye de nyansa ahobrase ene odo ne akoma pa ne opepa between the Juma and the Brahma or mine, how can the name of some day poison?
Why, now, what that Roma say, okay, Genesia Electoral Commission, SC, say, after the guarantor system, no, any indelible ink in Inano, sending an uncle on the proposal, almost what disposal. What be fun, sir, Genesia, so why do you say one?
It has been very, and Mrs. Sa or Queen, a mene munina, a consul or queen. Because Obetina consultancy, not a more fair yen. A woman there, Kaka, Namia Dumbi, MT, I try drain, or experience me, Miss New Kaka, no election, homes and some Maya Chen, no, say, Miano. Now, the pressure to electoral commission, so and none the decision be I believe say any Juma Mwa or minor Manon Konima. I think that all of us we we demand this commendation, and now we deserve this commendation because ama sa electoral commission and that we the electoral commission they sad decision by we raised a lot of issues. Oh my own point am I church near my more extra amount for say. First of all, you use the Ghana card as the only source document for registration. And say be back now you be identified and say we or your Ghana near constitutional man on point so to me to aba. No penny at the adena because already your friend is saying, Ghana card, National Identification Authority, and say they have challenges, financial challenges. The car, banks been come to me try. And into no Omonia cards number 20 data no was no crown, send to me, and many other issues. To me and print card no immediately. So Obama say registration. They're able to print the card to give it to the register event Ghana and cause a card man. So name we na or how I walk on more backlog someone to print here. Ghana will be breeze waka. Ya kwa register. Now so yen some card ne. Oko why say cobra. Now we stampede or amanko for be sure monkwa. With National Identification Authority for officer Washiashi, simply because people wanted to get their Ghana card to be able to participate in their fundamental human rights. Say yet waba. Some in addition to electoral commission and CASA experience in the last limited registration exercise name, which is enough evidence. Say Ampanko be bring Ghana card no. Electoral commission catch over 60% of the newly voted voters now say you register they came with the grantor system. So obi or Ghana card or the no copan for me say bedimeji udimeji now but me na mefa car amount me na say me take animal because we don't could down the whole day until they register me. Nobody would do that. No rational human being would ever put himself to such a difficulties. And all these things brought the bare fact say Myanmar na ye kano as electoral commission etonebo no tie ne kano hwehwem say ne kano no krana and the evidence was glaring even just before them. And in Ghana card na some no the issue of indelible ink. Electoral commission say you were enough proof if anything security where Emma will be into me into Abami and will be into me where Abani Mana baby. And we have said that we have not gotten there yet. Okay? DVD machine no. DVD a biometric verification device. That machine no SD card na womb. To say what SD card where your phones no and your gadgets no. Some of the SD cards na 1 gig. 10 gig, 100 gig near 1 gig, 1 terabyte near 1 gig. I need to know data are so big me console I did me that share DVD machine. I need to know if obey the whole constituency data share 1 DVD machine. If I'm so for 746 in the world every polling center. 746 no some of the constituencies no over 50 polling centers and then no say yeah this data the whole constituency data actually one DVD mo now all the DVDs and the whole constituency data it is easy for somebody without marking the person say what about that what the dano or physical polling station or another polling station no akotwaba and then a bit aid multiple voting which it doesn't help the consolidation of young democracy now per se nano and in order for us to be ensured and not to be sure say strictly protecting one individual, one person, one vote, no, you're sure say you're using indelible ink no. Because you don't know what will happen. You know what I say? And Sniga, the civil unrest, President, sorry, what I will tell you, not more different from some guy. We say, pushy election day, no, enim. Now, legislation, or parliament, they be outside contested you. The people says no. They stood on their grounds. Almost sorry, yet demonstrations are, and there is the 24th of this month, March, on the elections. No, and then it is very, very important. Say, let us contribute. I know a lot of people also have contributed for us to get here. And it's a fight well fought idea baby do her into the electoral commission I say and then we take Ghana for asupim say the bear ye my elections no enconcofa or how be any oyeni emba or embra or mine ye pie say na watch or don't near jumpa ama or mine kind kono yenko swani the electoral commission must be responsive. But for Casamia, say responsive, like I say, so tea or when I no tea to memo phone because when you say obi or memo ha or say or mine shit or mine shit, I'll be coin. I share in an team, obi abeshe, ye benesa. And it's no, ye better electoral commission, I say, Nema, ye kai, or no sweet the issue of the event is a minimum, so will be some question. Say, registration or district offices of the electoral commission. I was saying that or maybe you have challenges and conform the brain no war adults and a or you have mobile registration centers are a bit more added on to the It's a brilliant idea because we have kicked against the only place I have registration at district offices because some of the offices are very, very far away from where some of the people are living. So now in registration once I move out to something and do so and there is also some corner boards now be the guarantee of me radio which so video and there also be some video so ni pakuna will be 18 years and then okofa say can we
okay uncle you better was say I think say afi na ahyase and as when it comes to the bro yeso a wadaro my baba begin mu
me na ma say
David Kumi Ado Owura executive director Edema Care for Free and Fair Elections Ghana and now public me akano care Ghana kese boy nam hot 93.9 FM so na ye de ebro na yenko anim ewo NDC amanyoko no mu enura na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama a ye flag bearer Edema NDC amanyoko no de Professor Jena na Opoku Ajeman edi kokoma Council of Elders say o sane maame no akobio na waboa no efise maame na ton ho yie abrabom ni suban mu nyansa ne nimdie mu ni ahoden mu e de amaga na afo nyina wo endi samanyoko ndie mu nti obesane na kɔ se be ya afi 2024 yi de niama be kɔ yie e de ama endi samanyoko no ampa wo de osia yoyo amenra adabraka e wo endi samanyoko na tena kasie mu wo de din no akɔ na wo de din no ekɔ no na maame ye Professor Jena no Opoku Ajeman so any University of Cape Coast Shia a ono mo edi nkomo na eho na wo chekire wo mu se 24-hour policy no a omampendo dada John Dramani Mahama ese oba wo de beye adwuma magana enwuma koso hankrofo de propaganda no wo se etoda wankasa se wo ba yare anadwo na wakodo yare sabia na nurse ho ne se doctor ni ho wo bra kwada na yade na ukunu wo ba ana wo awumu ana wadamfo bi na saa woni no ne yade no yesi wonya doctor na yesi doctor mai obeba nopa na wo hwete bia nipa no wo mu no na se ebedu anopa no wanhwe ya na wahwere ne nkwa anka Professor Jenimama na Opoku Agyemang se ubehunu se 24 hour economy no mfa so wo so fi se ubenya doctor wo ho night no wanya doctor wo ho day enti wo chechire mu nyina wie no se wo san kura so asan aka asi so se wo ba ewo a esesi etimi ma no akwanya kakra anya hwe kura ne bosome nan na wo de kotena fie na o siesie ne ho yie gina home ehwa bofra ketwa no na o gina ne naso ansa na wa ye adwuma ne nyina no eboa na 24 hour economy ne de ebeba abadwumayefo kura wokɔ adwuma no pa no nsia agi sɛ nwumre no nsia na abɛpɔn no kyɛ sɛ ye nnwuma ye ya na brimpo a de ye adwuma no ɛso betinti ɛde sɛ Ghana fo nyina do omtege no ɔmo a ɔmo mpɛ ɔma yie no ɛna ɛfa kwambɔne bia so aka sɛ 24 hour economy no enye Professor Jenana Opoku Agyemang sɛ ɛyɛ pa
the 4-month maternity leave and people said we heard all kinds of things. I say, yeah, because you've never been pregnant before. You don't know. You have no idea. Do you know why sometimes the woman stays at work until the day of delivery? She doesn't go on leave. She doesn't rest. By the time she gets to the labor ward, what energy does she have? Oh, she wants to deliver and she passed. In these days, how do you die? Why would she not die? That's something else. And if at the time she went to the hospital, the nurse didn't know how to find her phone and call the doctor, but the hospital was operating in the night like it does during the day in a 24-hour economy. Can you imagine the lives you can save? Have you taken somebody to an emergency department at night and been told that the doctor will come in the morning? During those hours, do you know what can happen to somebody? And what keeps happening? So it is not a slogan. We don't do slogans. It's not about that. It's not about one day straight, one day and everything. No, it's not.
2024 National Democratic Congress running mate Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang ena mote se wakasa no na yeda so wo ene dis amanyoko nu amu afri 2020 Ghana ekokoto aba no na campaign manager edema NDC eye Professor Joshua Alabi wose na niaje pa se former president asese wo ye flag bearer edema NDC amanyoko ni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asan agina ne naso se Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang odimu osipisita into obesa de na 2024 election na ode osia yoyo na wode no akọ na wose sa agina sie no a omampene da John Dramani Mahama asie no one of the best choice any this amanyoko no 100% obia etai sa ne choice no akire na Professor Alabi kire se wo hwe maami obia waye education minister pen na wode experience ne credibility wode abre enwomasua bra na waye vice chancellor ewo Cape Coast University na febra na waye lecturer nipa afa maami nsem ayente ne ho asem bia se obi akotwa school fees ama no wakwa kodi ana obi akwa SRC ene wakwa kodi ana wakwa ese bepem enne yente maami ho asem bia no na kyese wo obi a wo ton no a obetuma to na bode nso sene wotie nti ayade atofo ebeto nti choice ne de eye pa na wose wo hwe eniama omudi gu akwan mu ansa na wo mu yi running mate edi ama omampende da John Dramani Mahama no a na kyese selection no process no nyina wo fa mu no na Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang na woda soro kura enti kyese choice we no is the best of all.
Opoku Agyemang's reappointment as the vice presidential candidate reflects the confidence that the
is the best choice for this election. There was a market scheme, it was very tight, and she emerged the best. And for us, we've got what we wanted, and what is left for us to do now is to focus on our campaign and move straight to work. The market scheme, like the General Secretary said, integrity, ability to handle issues in the absence of the president, experience in life, a retired university professor. Of course, she managed the whole university, and the university is just like a mini country, and she did that very, very well. And with all this, we believe that she's the best person to handle that.
We a 2020 campaign manager Edema NDC Professor Joshua Alabi. Na Professor Nana Jenopoku Agyemanya she say 2024 idie wono e na we running mate Edema Omampenda John Dramani Mahama we flag bearer no. Emma wo mo mrahye bedwafie a wo ye NDC fo na wo ye mrahye bedwafo no. Wo mo so mani agye pa e wa gyinaye a Omampenda John Dramani Mahama asie na wankwanko yi obema na wakoyi oba na enye oba bia keke sebe mpanifo anim Professor Nana Jenopoku Agyemanya wayi no Omampenda John Dramani Mahama ama emma ewo NDC amanyo kurum ne Ghana anima banyampa efise wa kire se wo yobi a wonhwehwe enipa anim na ebom ne wo nipa no betumi aye a wo yenso ebeboa ama nipa konkan no eno na wono flag bearer His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo hwe na saade ne pepepe nso na wahwe a wateki sa bold decision no enti ama NDC mrahye bedwafo a wo ye mma e wo mrahye bedwafie no eso mani agye agyinasie no ho pa wo mo nyina nso so etae National Executive Committee NEC no achi ese bibia wo mo de beba apata so se wo mo ton se be ya 2024 we tumi no e be ye NDC dia no Women Caucus a wo mo NDC amanyoku no wo mrahye bedwafie se ombeta akire afi wo mo hyase na wo mo aton maame Professor Nana Jenopoku Agyemanya ene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se be ya wo mo ebetumi ahwe na afi 2024 abatwe ebekoyie ede ama wo mo na wo mo de wo mo nsem eba wie no enura no a Omampenda John Dramani Mahama ede Professor Nana Jenopoku Agyemanya ekokire NEC no anase Council of Elders no ene ema no a wo mo ye emrahye bedwafo a wo mo wo mrahye bedwamu wo ndi samanyoko ni dimu no wo mo so ede eye nsemtrofo hia mu kitua bi na nsemtrofo hia mu no ase no ene wo se wo mo pese wo mo ka se ginasi a Omampani Dada John Dramani Mahama asie no wo mani agye ho na wo mo ama ema wo amanyoko NDC mo sese mframa papa bi ene efom ho kan na nka mfifire ate wo mo pa ba sese de mfifire ni nyina awe ama mframa papa na efom ho sentini se wo mo hu se amanyoko na mo wo mu no enye sebe edi keke ene eye wo mo amanyoko no na embomu wo mo pese wo mo di obi aye bibi fi se Nyankopon bo ade no wo de nhira ne adom ahye obi amu na Honorable Comfort Doyo Kujo Ganza wono ena wogina ema wo mo mrahye bedwafie wo ndi samanyoko ndimu ede ensem etudwa na ensem no achia kakra ya fidie no aye bibia wo ho nti ye besa akwachi na yeba bebo ne no diama Shanenso se kesieboi enam hot na mfrip on FM so ena yede ebrew na awia Samara Company Limited se yen kan kire o se wo fie na wo pese wo ma enkwada enije kwan ya ombefa so a wo mbetwetwe mo se ho a bo modern to Kel Kids toothpaste nefa ko fie ho if you say Kel Kids toothpaste no eye paste ya ede na ehwam na senia ede na ehwam no nti e ma nkwada ne je ho pa se wo de betwetwe mo se fi se ya na ye nkwada ne se ebia na eye tofi bi na wo mu edi nti woni ho kra no a wanhwe no makotete edi se wo mu di tofi enti bo modern nefa sa suban ne hye nkwada ne mu se obetwetwe ne se anopa ansa na wodidi anadwo nso akoda obetwetwe ne se na akwada ne be gye ho na wo be ma okwan se fasa ade no ye no se obetwetwe ne se anopa ne anwumra na eye Kel Kids toothpaste na betimi de atwetwe ne se eye nkwada wo manya mfinhia mienu ekopem mfinhia nsia na ye de etwetwe o mo se sanso so na mpanifo wo manya 6 years kono wo mo nso de eye Kel 360 toothpaste wo mo de ne ye Kel 360 toothpaste mpanifo wo manya 6 years ekokopem se wo mo se betutu no wo pese otwetwe o se na wonu mu ye hwam na wo sene nso so ye den na wo gam no nso so ye den a eye Kel 360 toothpaste na de betwetwe o se FDA fu a mo hwehwe enuane ene nduro mu no wo mo nso de paste ya collab agye atum se betumi aboa nti bo modern nefa bi kofie nefa kotwetwe o se Samara Company Limited force yan kanche o se de paste we wo number bia ye ton ade a ebi e wo ho nti ma remfi na nka se pinti bia da me bi dabi aduane bi wo ho a wodi abayare nsu bi wo ho a wo no abayare nti fa paste papa no twetwe sen na asomdwe nti memra Kel Kids or say happy smile ebi wo supermarkets ebi wo mall and a provision shops nyina na wo penchire mu aka de makan ho a wo be fresh samara for e was 0246 864 798 0246 864 798 uye no free ho so a awie ye kanfo adwumakuo ba ko a won betimi ama wasase na wasase no woni wo ma na wonana no nyina betena so afebo na wo hawo bi ama Dreams Real Estates and Construction Limited Dreams Real Estate and Construction Limited womo si yan kanche o se omo wo asase 60 acres wo asuboi suhum na babia asase ne wono so no da kwan ho pe kwan so de da asase ne mu na factory warehouse and apartments nyina wo so eno so womo eton afi womo sa won sase amanso bia ni ho wo babia asase ne yadwi so dadada ento toya na wa hyase esidan no asiso afi womo ewo enwia womo san ewo abo womo san wo edan 3 bedrooms any 2 bedrooms so yesi awia penti ho ye de nsafo nyina agua no a no so utoya na wo kotena mu ni nyina bi ewo ho afi ba bia womo won sase ni bia wo betimi aton bia ma wo eye ensawam teacher mante drobo afi womo san so obi ododo wa suhum adeso afum krom abri akropon adukrom pokuase amasaman so manya na afi so womo san wo bi ewa kraman hyene so ensawam teacher mante dobro dodowa suhum adeso afum krom abri akropon adukrom pokuase amasaman so manya na kraman enti woni Dreams Real Estate and Constructions Limited eni nkomo e was 0303 961 745 0303 961 745 and at 0537 364 870 0537 364 870 and at 0207 66 4561 0207 66 4561 ana wo mo office ne so na apesa wonante kwa wo mo wo Akrama Junction New Road in Sawam Dreams Real Estate Limited investing in your future na mi gosua me kasa e dia fa ene DC amanyoku no e ma wo mo mrahye bedwafi a ye from Women Caucus e wo NDC mu no endo mo so e ye press conference kakra e de wo mo ni so etudwa se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ayi Professor Nana Jenopoku Adjuman se wonya ne running mate Honorable Comfort Kujo Ganza and the D Women Caucus yanim na wono mo e kasa eti do mo kan
Opoku Adjuman's reappointment as the vice presidential candidate reflects the confidence that the NDC leadership and the party have reposed in her. Her ability to effectively steer the nation towards progress and prosperity is not in doubt. Her vast experience in academia, coupled with her tenure as Minister of Education, speak volumes about her capacity to address pressing challenges facing our education system and to drive sustainable development across all sectors of our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, as female legislators, we recognize the historic significance of having a woman at the forefront of Ghana's political landscape. Professor Nana Opoku Adjuman's nomination not only paved the way for the greater gender inclusivity in governance, but also serves as an inspiration for all young girls across the country to aspire to leadership role and pursue their dreams without limitation. We Mame Kujo Ganza
wono na odi emma no a omoye NDC fo na omoye parliamentarians no anim enra na omode nsam etudwa na yedaso a ewo kasiabo no mu ewo hot 9.9 FM so na yenko NPP amanyoko no mu kakra yamrase beduane a wogina mu de ma ade hye ewo ofori krom ewo asantimantam Dr. Emmanuel Mafo kyerese sese huhu a ekoso se emrase beduane a wowo adwe so abato mpesua ne so na wasanso ye deputy finance minister honorable John Kuma wafiri mu enra no amanfo ahyase kanka se aduane bia obi de ma no na awudo mu na wadie na nam so me na firi mu se sasem we ekoso a kompesa MPP amanyoko no mu mpanifo betena so kra wo nso enhyase na wo anyom hwehwemu na asem no so no obi bia obetimi aboa NPP ne abusua a Dr. John Kuma ifiri mu na wo motima hwehwemu no monye efise yeka sa no obi brofo si behind every rumor there is a little bit of truth enti wo mo hyase hwehwemu a ebeboa anopai hot money drive so na wone kwabna Praginia the don edi sankomoyi.
It will be unfair for anybody to even look at the MPP with a certain eye. What we as a party need to establish is if indeed it was true that he was poisoned and the circumstances around the poisoning can be linked to so-called what party then the party can take a decision say, unless the party establish a prima facie case, who establishes it and there's every reasonable to say in the tier there, then the party can then sanction and say okay, who assume a C or Bentin and you have been linked to this, and under no circumstance, and the party will even give you an opportunity to serve or to run an election on this ticket again. Maybe that is how far the party can go. But the public will look at the party say we the collective damage be announced to the party. I don't think it will be fair to stretch it to that point. So that's because Nkatie Baku and Abe Frankati Nkatie Amana Abe say Nkwano. And not just to be to me, I take a blame for that. But certainly the party should aid and our government should aid in the investigation as to what might have caused and after the authenticity of that claim of poisoning. Now, I trust Ghana investigators. I trust that even if you have to hire, in addition to public investigators, private investigators, delve deeper. Maybe they can establish some truth or otherwise.
We Dr. Emmanuel Mafo, one also Mrashibi Dwani, NPP Dimo, Ofori Krum, Abaton Pesua Santimantemu. Na sene wo no eba nra no Ghana fo bebre no abepem ne even though abusuana hyase confirm say ade ne nokre de still gidi e wo mu ni so ifise bi mo ho amo kire say agise wo mu ahunu say ye de pani na mu abeto mpa so ana ye de na to adaka mu ana ye de na ekonsamampom ana mpo ye de na hyamra mu kata ne so ansa na wo mu agye di third vice chairman edema NPP Alhaji Masaud Osman waka wo mu a wo mususu sa ne ho.
I never talked, even though we have before when we say, I could catch say, Kulu person that you catch the bomb. Or see, every soul shall test the death. Every soul shall test the death. We are one, we are canoe, we are one, unexpected. A war, the bomb. Now, and now the football Emma Kramoni, especially me, I like the material. But sad news we are dealing with are shocking me.
Hot 93.9.
When Jim say, "Whoa, let's go your deputy minister, we no points are. Me, we feel me call me driver. Let's say me driver. Me ready to say me back at headquarters. Me I just a car be do. Na me driver catch am say Alaji John Kuma Oka John Kuma no na me so better say hey Martin so Obama John Kuma running mate. Finally my Germany. Oka John Kuma no let me say the other bad let me say Ada Obama running mate na. No the hey say see Martin so amusi John Kuma let me say for code I never stopped.
Al-Aji Masawood Osman third vice chairman edema NPP ti ono soso ne dia ono so aka no wonyini but ade no asi enti no de ebre ne nkrabia na be kire fa panini no phone na frɛ ne hwɛ se obefa de a na kaseboi corporate intelligence bureau say yen kan che se wo probi ama na bo wajapade ana wabusua ho eban a esefata ade se wo ma ne betimi aboa wo na mantam mo yemu adwuma no asante mantam mu fifi mantam atoy mantam mu apoe mantam mu atifi apoe bunu na bunu mantam no mu atifi atoy ho nyina womo wo ho a womo adwuma yenkom bra hye bedwafie na taw ye ya na musini a womo bra hye bedwafie nkato hene se ka sinkodi nkoma akura ma ha na wadawroma a day after the late John Kuma ekoye bra hye bedwafie ti sen
medase emrante nyene wamanga kwenya oba parliament enimu no nyefe o hwe na hye dwafo na nim o hwe even parliamentary service staff for no na enimu a obi aboto na o hwe afade letre entire mu so a wa be nsampa ade a odipon kese tutuka ebize honorable John Kuma na oye nipa bi a me hojo se oba parliament a omoboden chichi nipa pi na ansan we wa chamber Jini juma nyina so wie so a ne office obeko na nko fa la ne apo ho a ne omo edi nkomo ehwe embo betime de abo omo eti ni wo ni de abi atoni papi na so aboni papi na pusa but senator ni fota ka no yesu ben kwa na we ga enti ejuma pi na ho a parliament etime na from enwa sena ai nkomo ne ba ya tutupu ema parliament agene sitting na enensu ye ba ye man ke hwe kwanse obi ebobo nondu na yatenase parliament engineer cha sentem akopem se bo bi ba ko MP mu kobo no dimienu ansana dimeje etume cha se na unim se the new standard orders no ama provision se ye hye setenase a ye nye den ye mubo embassy do Japan nyina edi maako ti obodi na kodu John Kuma so obobo na obi eni wono mo a obeso na Senate Parliament omotaye no se obi free mo a ye de kojan etikire na konya no ho a ekire se bichi abo ade bibi atosa nipa no enti na konya na nya ade obi abetimi atena so enti wa Parliament ade Kuma dia no so omaye ne sapepe omo de kojan ayeden abo ho the next step na ye hwe nim se the speaker ebe declare se ebia ampa we rete wa bonte no no kwesimu madame no say second deputy speaker and the now for and the abakwesiama ono na tiejemu and there has not been that official communication to members of parliament now only say John Kuma na MPP party mu na gina ya odeba parliament and ebia party men shoka kanem family speaker and speaker so any the official announcement but we share Sentan Kwenyume ebia speaker nkasa madam ono nkasa betena se na ebia obesan komono atform ana na eno enanchen so ne se na na check o process no parliament bi omujuma no eye miensa na edi kan se ye di kojan edebo na konya no omaye a ekere se ofimu ye toso mienu se ye be declare the seat no vacant eno no omunya nyaye ne etoso miensa ne se clerk to parliament ebetro yakakoma electoral commission for say nya esi wo parliament ni enti omo parliament si ni emesha nan eno no so no omo moya ma na se omaye se o hwe onobo Philip Akaba so a me ye ni si ye no sa nyama nyense nyina no parliament eye me sa pepe enti no enne de na akopɛ na parliament aye aka mienu a ye hwe kwan se omeye
a ne nyina no edina article 112 clause 5 eso enti so decide dia kakra metimi akafa Honorable John Kuma ni wu ena afo so me ekoso e parliament no.
Great. Bowe mu so kakra ma enja wo na wo ho na yemfo yanimu ne ekoso wo montade hyemu no eti saying
and I should from the speaker or presiding to see evidence the last person soon now black. Nipa baku will be from the minority side, which NDC for nothing, and Ubu say or Montario Shemino a different colors, and I said, but the color they didn't more extra food, and I mentioned that any king, but majority, especially the banner say NTV for the Nadia, Udia, your king, or my asset. Na and look at the meeting so also our committee 1 and 2 no a minister Samantha Bobu and Diana information minister Yaboni Mami Abubakar Fatima and Diana Nedian Ebe a home so far I idea to na and Mashabi Jafono after one or two on the meeting both sides Liminano Ebwa Esu Omuniana with Ribbon.
Mamfa we ntwato na akire anwumre wasan adom yen wo hwe wo mo a wo manya kwanya kasa wo ho no a eni a wo mo de kasa no so timi kire wo se bibia si ana na se ya yi kakra nti enye adwuma
but as a man saying no kanu is true wo hwe omo voice omo de kasa ni to na clearly you could see say the na boto and if no okay no and before the kind of time into that I think I fit in share 10 but and share 10 in terms of no buy na no na ebinum eso ebinum ni utunu say no abebe na edia yo hopa Honorable Sheila Battles Ablekuma North MPC ono no you be a oben Honorable John Kuma pa because obu nyina no ewo the finance committee so in terms of committee meetings near travels me ade no obu nyina na eta ko nti oben the finance ono say no from anopano to we so sa and other MPs so maybe now from even the minority side almost closer to him which means now no be na issue na ente bia na speaker Emma Kwan say MPs men kasa me na ye Honorable Melissa Commission member of parliament for which is East Kaswa MP and na International Women's Day enti yadia Emma no statement kakra the atechere Emma ni na we na say dia bomb man ni na baso ene emwa Emma ede boa Emma ba ono kwa uti le voice o de kasa na uti mi say osunya yo ho kwa na eden ashe ne man ni no kan ni na de e da no ko mbobete
wadwuma so ani ntie bede wase
me da san man
sekas nkato hene e wo mrahye bedwa fie na dawroma ena nsem bia koso ya sotie na yede na mane ensuso ebewie ye kase boy na yada wase ma omunitie na yaka kire wo se kase boy ye wodade a ene ne na adwuma so ani pa ene ye semufo owura Philip Mawule Tete afi ni obo ano ewo newsroom eye amefa AK Pyongyang International Grade 2 oba ba ko produce morning show sa produce news international ebi sheda ndi krom ha o wi anopa wo se mekoda we wotena musa so ebeba no je se we demonstration but still sani etie bi ebeba nti bibia be ye na me soro so na kwale kote owura yire betena se de me kan ye nyina no obone tofa na odi aba se gahyemo eno no ewo enkra kasemu awiei enchia kase pa no de kwama medofo Deborah Dovlo na me soro so na ene efiada International Women's Day ema menum wo fia ha nyina no mo ya de pa to da kra na katwa ne ma ya ye humu bibia etimi kra ehye ye nkran ema ye hu timi to ye mu hu bibi ye hu a etimi hye ye nkran ema ya boto ye mu ti wo de ema ye kra be bisa na ye de akekere ye we mote nyame nhira ma nyina na onye ma kese pa abusafo mi din e de mrantie hene kwaku asante mapagya me mu.
Put the power. The #1 station in the capital. Hot 93. Hot 93.9. Lock it in. More news. More information. Hot. Morning Drive. The #1 hot presenter in the nation. 93.9. Your hot local radio station. While the others keep on talking, keep on rocking. Hot 93.9. There's something really cool. Back to today's night on 93.9. Don't touch that dial. Hot. Lock it in. 93.9. You've never heard radio like this.
Yo Ghana mambi ke table wambanye fenye de manye hot 93.9 FM no negashie mo be sheshema boni anyenwe ke banya ya kan wi mo mle wanyendo meke kweko kumeni kogama ikpa shone ne la fe kola kwa kumane ye hot 93.9 FM no ago table ni bo twenmene gbine no jakenya wo fia table ke agashie mo ni ba na chomi na kwale kwoti nati gashiemo abo ni wohie ke hanya nyemme none
Hot FM 93.9 ye bohoma natite
shanene keji waji wa gashiemo nshenu jake waje nshi ye blofuma London niamli no jake shi abala ake osu osia hene ni aleniji ni no te adumo moniji ejeno no jakeshi ete ya puye London Bridge ye no ni eke amanebo ko she ko emaje ni woyuo ne woni ne she ekuno basmo ni wotwa ni trouble fiana abutu no jake ne ka wiemo ne mlia na ali ake eji wiemo ko ni ye pa na ka je blofoke a injection ke suspension no be injected there ke suspended there fe osia ni nto ni ana ali ake menike o aje ni bi e o enu tumo na etu no jakeshi akepasashi fe le ko wo yo ne e be ne ti apu e manse ni no jake amachu ni wulu fe ke an osu ke gadangbe no ya e do mo mi ake osia hene no wo be e bi ni mo fe mo anali akeshi mo fe boni jien le ni no ti adumwa le eji osu osia hene na boni eji esaji abone na eha
themselves on the street. So what do we see today? What I would say is keep on feeling about it to be problems so that I'm not going to be they're not just social media now see well I don't feel to many but I feel what them trouble. But did I see somewhere I can it was on social media I've been injuncted. Me, you see I the person who wrote on Osustu authentic or whatever thing, that person should get his facts right. Because your father was part of the ruling. And none of us, okay, Oklahoma was part of the ruling. And none of us was injuncted. And for them to claim that somebody has been suspended is a funny story, you know? Because suspension, I think, just is not the truth. And not because of somebody's underdealings. Somebody's underdealings with some courts. And somebody feels that I am not lose Kanabayi. And for that reason, that's suspend. Just I am coming back to Ghana sooner by next week. You will see me. But the fact of the matter is that nothing changes. You will see me as Osiahene. I'll continue to be Osiahene. I am not silent. I am not quiet. You see, at a certain point in time, when you don't have the new people, okay, around you to work with, you stay back and take plans. But the strategy don't use to have me back. But let me be very honest with you. Whatever it is I think it is, for me, I am still Osiahene. And I know the justice still remains the justice. Atofuche still remains Atofuche. And with that force, with that unity, we shall survive. We shall excel by winning every single case. I am quiet because I need to be quiet. If you want me to talk, to know my steps.
No be magbe no neji ni note adumwa osu osia hene eba jale saji baba o fm eha wo keje London mam
Hot FM 93.9 ye Bahama natete
Nutumo ni ko shiki fon no Ghana manne ke wo logic boni tuake ne ke guarantor system ni ku amewe ni tuaka ba ji dageji guarantor ko ehia me machine no fe no eyemu o guarantor be guarantor no no oji akeshi ame keji ofu yakọ ba ajue aba mob ni no wa ba ji ejeme guarantor system ake ba back na kan no hu eje no pe indelible ink ake no ba for shiki ni keji ofu shiki tan ake ink ne ko kemekwa chole je she violet ink akego ba wo onine na agbe no bibio we ni twan kashi o ba for shiki mbo na fi no sa o ka kusoba o ba for shiki ko we fe electoral commission ke ko ba ko egbe ne kesaji ne ba ke ba ji ne ke dibi ne fe eje me political party say page many to so ake da bi Ghana manne machine ji ni wo yin bo fa bo ne ji bo fa bo na service le ha eye ko emu machine e ba proko chokin moko ba na egbe ko ba jukin ina ewo nani me ni no wo fi obi bi ni chon aka show mena fon shiki omo o mene anokwale ilele Ghana nyuni min guarantee mi ha leke ni fe ewa no be ahani ehinshi na wo isi electoral commission ke e ba hani ehinshi ni ehinshi fefo no no huji amanebo ni eje electoral commission na ke ba ha wo munegbine
Hot FM 93.9 ye Bahama natete
Iwo yuo ne no jake eya balake running mate ke ha Ola John Dramani mama ye afino shiki for me professor na Jane Opoku Ajiman no jake shi eba gbla ne ke NDC 24-hour economy policy mlinjogba akechon eha ana ale ake Yema jigwani ye ni chwake o 24-hour economy MPP bi apoke o chunu mu Ghana manne nwe chuo ni ye ame ye hinna moni vulu ni chwake odaka she ambani no fe no anye aye mu kaje banaka 24-hour policy e je no pe professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman ihan anali ake se pe na ke ni je no jake shi ambanye na menwo ho buye kome ni jinnoji kome ne hu ni amafo ni agbene abake o no hewo abaha mebe kukuoko na mekete shiam ke jo amehem le siso aka na kan be ifa akra ene hewo le elele ake 4 months ikpa fatai ene fe wi mo na fe be ken pia ne ken mene ni ayeje agbe fomo dron no ni Professor Jane Opoku Ajiman ni wo yuo ne ana ale akem bo fe boni jienle no ni ehia ji ne ke 24-hour economy ebawa ni ebaha ni chimo aba wo Ghana manne bonafe ni dada yemo ni ya no ni chimo be ni chimo be mo fe mo anye ni na kan ni chimo eko na etunya oboa egbe etui
the 4-month maternity leave and people said, we heard all kinds of things. I said, yeah, because you've never been pregnant before. You don't know. You have no idea. Do you know why sometimes the woman stays at work until the day of delivery? She doesn't go on leave. She doesn't rest. By the time she gets to the labor ward, what energy does she have? Oh, she wants to deliver and she passed. In these days, how do you die? Why would she not die? That's something else. And if at the time she went to the hospital, the nurse didn't know how to find her phone and call the doctor, but the hospital was operating in the night like it does during the day in a 24-hour economy. Can you imagine the lives you can save? Have you taken somebody to an emergency department at night and been told that the doctor will come in the morning? During those hours, do you know what can happen to somebody? And what keeps happening? So it is not a slogan. We don't do slogans. It's not about that. It's not about one day straight, one day and everything. No, it's not.
No be Jane kan. But for boni GLE ewa no be sa kan agbajo mi hu aye no ji no ni Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman ewu hine
Hot FM 93.9 yeah Bahama Natite.
No Jakashi MPK ham lawo kwenyo ke ha ofori krom ye ashanti bukpa no Dr. Emmanuel Mafu eya anali ake before bandi sake investigation will require no wa titiri ko chuchu mansola ni ko shikasanjia no John Honorable John Kuma egbele ehe nye Ghana mane ya nu sani apa nomli wana woli ake John Kuma nile eji wo Ghana mane manson lo se kwelo ni ko shikasanjia no Ojakeshi egbe ni abekuno ete ba chimo enyeko eku ise don yeneke gbele name ni ewekume na ni main social media no meneke o ni moko poison them na kachefa gbonyo ko wo no komli hale ni eje alone chinno ni epike oforo kroma ne Dr. Emmanuel Mafu ya bianeke don Kwabna Pra Junior Nasani by hot morning drive ni fe mo no le bio no Jakeshi but ni me invest ake poison Jakeshi be me kuma na no ko me kwanu no ko no be sa ake bo fe bon dia fe investigation jeme say money fe na kan ni eke anye akele eje jogba deche won massage ni na no ko gashe ma bana agbe shi na ba wo yi no oba kan nya Akeshi wo che ni eji ni aya fio tete eni ji ken Clement le jiwe Joshua Blanta manche lo jake era femo yano ngeneke wo nono le ake menele aye adabra kaniamli jogbang no yo ne abon ko chagba momomo kusume ni baya no fin eje ishimomomo shi wo ji ara femo denche ni no baya no ye Jamestown manche agbona policy ehie Jamestown manche wo 9th March baya no ye Jamestown manche agbona policy ehie ni aya afio tete ni je ken Clement to boni chonye we John Shoblanta manche no ji yen lo kan Gadangbe Youth Association Gadangbe Traditional Rulers Council era femo ne manche me manyeme onupa ye na no bi ya da fitwalo mo femo ke ya wula ga femo le ni aya afio no chumoni enye chu keye kebua Gadangbe ebe ko ni ehu no fane na no la Akeshi wo ole tana ke fera afi la shani ajoshi lebi no lebi 7 8 ajenshi Jamestown mancha agbona ba moden ni okoya wo menele ko chagba mo ya no ya dabraka ni ami achomi na akwale ko oti na ati you should mutulo efen ke wo hien yin la ula Philip Mawuli tete ne ke management ye ba wa ha ye fe amegbidrun je ko je fe yi akwaje amenuchumo amehe na me ke wo mano ya ke man show momli no wo be yo wa jo ye fe ne wo ye wale ne awo shika baba o eyan wa denche shone nele anyeme o ke nya yi wala don ketuebo juka je wa fe odrumo asa wa pe komi wo yin no eje wo suka twenu bi oni fe mo ba